Hello everybody, welcome back to the second stream of the evening. Hope you're all doing well tonight. And in this live show tonight, we'll obviously be looking ahead to tomorrow night's clash with Leyton Orient away from home. But it's another big game, isn't it? We have to be winning. Very similar feeling to the one where we went to Crawley before the international break, and we know how that finished. So we need to be getting the job done here. That's for sure. Rather than dropping points needlessly. But we're going to get into it in a moment. Evening, Ryan, again. Hope you've had a great day and hope you're well. You're big up to you, Joshua. Hello. And hello to Wayne. How are you doing, Wayne? Welcome in. But look, I think this is more going to be about what we do, and that's no disrespect to Leyton Orient, but I think if we play to our best, then we will have enough to beat them. But we can't be going into this game thinking we're going to turn up and be able to just win automatically. We have to earn the right to win, as I always believe. So, good stuff, Wayne. Good to hear you're okay. How are you feeling ahead of tomorrow night? But the opposition, let's have a look at the opposition then first of all, as we always do. So, Leyton Orient currently find themselves in 21st place, just inside the relegation places, with 15 points and a -4 goal difference. Their home form isn't that great, winning only twice from 7 games. However, the last two, those wins that they've got have been their last 2 home games. So the last 2 home games, they've won both of them. So they've kind of picked up a little bit, but they've drawn 2 and lost 3. Goals for 7, goals against 8. Now, they average about 0.93 goals scored per match, which is obviously rated as poor. They concede 1.20 goals conceded on average. So, look, they are obviously in the relegation places. So it's going to be that probably sums it up for them really. Now their manager, Richie Wellens. Now a bit about Richie. Started coaching career in 2017 with Oldham, only lasted a year there. Went to Swindon, his next job, he stayed there for 2 years. Salford City again, less than a year there. Doncaster was then his next job, but only lasted 7 months. Before he got the job in Orient in 2022, so a couple of years ago now, and then he got them promoted in his first season. So yeah, he's Orient have been in League One one season since their promotion from League Two. Now, a few players to look out for. Well, I've just kind of had a look at who scored the most and stuff like that. But Orient's top scorer at the moment is Daniel Aggie, who is one of their strikers. I probably said that so wrong, but anyway, with 6 goals so far. Charlie Kellman, another striker, 6 goals too. Ethan Galbraith, midfielder, has 3 goals. And Sonny Perkins has got 3 goals. He's a midfielder as well. Darren Pratley is their captain. And their third formation is a 4-2-3-1. But their predicted lineup is Keely in goal, Curry, Happ, Beckles, James, Warrington, Pratley, Kellman, Galbraith, Perkins, and Agay is their predicted lineup. Wayne says another win, 3-1 Town. Nice. Yeah, well, We need to get the job done this one. And yeah, I think you are actually quite right there. Football Rally, welcome. Haven't seen you here before, but welcome in. Hope you're well. I'm saying 4-2 time, maybe a goal from Bojan. Well, you said it, not me. I don't think Bojan will be getting on the score sheet anytime soon, that's for sure. But fair enough. Don't really rate him at all. Won't be easy game tomorrow. No, absolutely when it won't. Obviously, it'll be not an easy game. Look, Leyton Orient. We can't afford to go to places and think we can just turn up and win. As I said earlier, we have to go there professional. You do it, work. It's me. Be professional. Get the job done. No messing around, and get out of there. 3 points. Tick that box. There we are. Forget about it then. You know what I mean? But Leyton Orient will be looking, to try and build on their home form after winning the last 2 home games. So we're going to have to be on it. And I don't take any team for granted in this league. Ethan Galbraith came from the United Academy and Sunny Pink. He's on loan from the Scum. Or is it? Fair enough. But look, Leyton Orient, I've kind of covered Leyton Orient quite quickly there, haven't I? This stream is probably going to be quite a quick one, but I'm just going to say what I need to say, and then obviously if you guys want to keep commenting, you can. Now, our perspective, look, team news for us. No updates on Matty Pearson or Reece Elliott as of yet. Both have had scans today, so those results will be available in the next few days. And Duff did say today in his press conference that Reece looks like a serious calf injury. Matty still having some sensation with his ankle and his foot. So we'll see what the radiologist says. But it doesn't look great. No return from injury expected for tomorrow, but obviously we know we've got quite a few back on the grass. But they are still 2 or 3 weeks away because they need to get up to speed with things. So, yeah, it's one of those. But nearing return for a few of those players. Duff, I'll leave that out for a minute. But, yeah, let's have a look at the lineups then, or for my lineup that I will go with for the game. Let me know who you would start tomorrow evening. Obviously, we haven't got a game this weekend, by the way, guys. So obviously, it's a free weekend. Although the lads will be in training because there's no. Obviously, we've been FA Cup weekend. We don't play this weekend, so. But the lads are back. The lads are in training on Saturday. Duff has confirmed today. You don't reward players for for being embarrassed in that first round. You need to be on that training pitch on Saturday, and they are doing. So let's have a look then at the lineup. I'm going to go with my lineup first, and we'll get a few of yours in, hopefully, if you've got them. So I'm just going to move me to the side here. And you can kind of see me as we speak here, right? So this is all right, isn't it? So as you can see, obviously, Jacob Chapman obviously starts in goal. A back three of Lomvik, Helic. I think Helic could be coming back in now. He has had a few games now where he's played over an hour. Yeah, that's right. So he'll be ready to start this game. Plus, we need him now because, to be honest with you, we haven't really got anybody in that position to do that. Tom Lee's obviously at the side of him there as well. On the wing backs, obviously Miller and Turton. I've gone with Turton on that right-hand side. I just think Spence, as I said earlier, I think Spencer's been quite questionable. He doesn't look on it, doesn't look right. I'm sure what's happened with him lately, but I think Spencer really just doesn't look on it, and he's giving away that penalty the other day, obviously against Charlton. Just sums up how it's going for him at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure he'll react positively. But I think Turton, when he's coming as well, he's looked good. So yeah, just give Turton a go. I think Turton should get the nod in this one. Obviously, the midfield three speaks for itself, doesn't it, really? It's the Kasumu, Kane, and Wiles. That's pretty much self-explanatory there. And obviously, third forwards, obviously the two strikers, Josh Koroma, who obviously will certainly start. And then I think Marshall should be starting this one. He hasn't started the last game, so he should be starting this one. And plus, he deserves to get in and show what he can do again. Because sorry, but none of the other strikers we've got, as I said earlier, they don't fill me with confidence. So that's my lineup for the game. Let me know what you guys think of that. But I think that's our strongest 11. So yeah, that's the lineup I would go with. Let's see who has been commenting. I'm going to move me back to the centre again. My 11, Chapman in goal. Pearson, Lombard. Pearson's injured. Yeah. But look, let's see what else we've got in here anyway. Lombard, yeah, Leeds, Kasumu, Kane, Miller, Spencer, Koroma with Bojan. Yeah, that is not the formation we play, mate. And you've said Wild instead of Bojan. But yeah. Like I say, Pearson's injured, so Hellick will definitely be playing, to be honest with you. Now, what do we think the scores on the doors are going to be then tomorrow? Let me know your score predictions down below, guys, in the chat. But it was a bit of a quick press conference today from Duff. Josh Koroma spoke today as well. But it was quite a quick press conference, to be honest with you. See what, and we're going to bring up some of the quotes that he said anyway in this. So yeah, for me, I think we will win this game. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for us. I think we will concede, but I still think we will be too strong for Leyton Orient. Now, I'm going to get some quotes up here. So here we are. So looking ahead to the clash in his pre-match press conference on Monday, the Michael Duff, obviously today, Monday, Michael Duff said it's going to be a tough game. The last two games, they've beat Rotherham and beat Blackpool 3-0. Blackpool came and did that to us here. Yeah, so like I kind of said that earlier. Huddersfield fans will think I just sit here and say every week it's a tough game. If you're not at it at this level, that's what happens. Birmingham go to Shrewsbury, not win a game. They get, he's talked about, Shrewsbury, just using that as an example. I'm not sure what all these adverts are about. We found out this season already, so that we're hoping we can keep chipping away at the same old things I keep going about. But it's what you've got to keep doing. We've shown a little bit more consistency. I think we're unbeaten in 6 now, so it'll be a tough game. He also reiterated that he says that he doesn't think we can go there thinking we should beat them. I think we've proved this season already that they can't do that. Go back to the 2 home games we lost. Everyone just assumed, right, we would just beat Bolton. We'll win the next 2 games. And then obviously we know what happened after that. The one thing that players have learned, hopefully, is that we need to go there with a swagger and arrogance that we're a good team, but knowing why we're a good team is the key. If we just rock up thinking, they're in the bottom 4, we're in the top 6, we'll beat them, it'll be a long journey home. So, yeah, again, he's speaking like, I do agree with him here. He says, when we're at it, we've been a good team, but we've shown too many inconsistencies, whether that's week to week or in games as well. I thought on Saturday we were pretty good for full 90 minutes in really, really testing in difficult conditions. So that's hopefully a start. Yeah, obviously we're just covering the injuries that I've already covered anyway. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? I haven't done my goal scorers actually, haven't I? To be honest with you, so we're going to do my goal scorers. You've gone for 4-0. Chroma to bag a brace against his former team. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, his former team. So, yeah, for me, like I said, I'm going for a 3-1 win. I think Chroma will score. Marshall's due a goal, so I think Marshall will get a goal. And I'm going to go for Wiles to get a goal. So 3 different scorers on the night. And that will do us just nicely. But, yeah, it's been a bit of a short one this evening. But I don't know if we've got anything else to cover. Thought I'd frozen then. But yeah, let me know what you guys think ahead of the game. And hello, Matthew. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. Hope all is well. Just discussing our game tomorrow night. Hopefully we can get the 3 points. Or we need the 3 points. And then obviously we have a weekend off because we haven't got an FA Cup game this weekend because we got embarrassed in round 1 by Tamworth, of course. We don't need reminder of that. Absolutely not. But I think been a bit slow, this computer this evening. It's been a bit on a slow trajectory. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I predict 3 points for the Terriers, Matthew says. Yeah, I mean, anything less than a win will feel like a loss, in my opinion, because, just mentioned earlier that the fact is that Koroma. I'm thinking about Koroma in my head, and I've just said Koroma. I didn't mean Koroma. I meant when we went to Crawley in the league before the international break, and we drew. And even though we came back twice, I don't really think. Well, even though we came back twice, I don't think it just felt like a loss because we should have been beating them. We should have won that game. But yeah, we don't want a repeat of that. 261 for Chrome to score first. 4-0. Oh, is it? Bloody heck, Adam. That is I'm not really good with odds, really, but yeah, it seems like a high odd. Seems like a high odds to have. Sorry, I'm late. I was having my tea. Yeah, no worries, Aiden. How are you doing? If you want, Aiden, you can get your team lineups in and your score predictions, and I'll read those out. Obviously, we've kind of already done those. I've really gone through this preview very quickly, but hopefully you guys can keep me going for a bit longer because I don't want to be stopping at 22 minutes. But we have got a few more comments anyway. But no worries, don't need to be sorry for being late. It's fine. Hope you enjoyed your tea. Do you know if that maybe a championship team will come in from Matt Bloomfield from Wickham? You have to hope so, really. To be fair, he's certainly putting himself in the window for interest with what he's done with Wickham so far. However, I think, can they keep this going though now? And I think that's the thing. Like, yeah, they've gone on a good run so far and they're doing very well, but we've still a long way to go yet till the season finishes. So, but yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure a few clubs have took notice of Bloomfield. But I think we just have to focus on ourselves, really. I don't think we need to focus on anybody else but ourselves. Yeah, the comments are coming very slowly here. And yeah, thank you very much, Aidan. Yeah, make sure you drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. And it would mean a lot to me. Thank you, Aidan. Yeah, I see what you mean, mate, but I feel confident you will get the points. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't want to be too overly confident because I know that'll probably backfire on me, but I'm feeling quietly confident. But we just have, I just want to see us go there, be professional, you know what I mean? Start the game quickly, try and get on the, try and, get an early goal, and then we can really build on that and make it a good evening for us. Because I think if we don't score, if it takes us ages and ages to make that breakthrough, and I just think it's gonna play into their hands a bit because they'll find encouragement from that. But be interested to see how they approach the game, to be honest, isn't it? Because with them being the home team, they're going to have to come at us a little bit. So hopefully we can kind of exploit that space that we can find, and obviously see what happens, really. But yeah, Aiden's gone for his line of 4-2-3-1. So you've gone for Chapman in goal, Lonvijk, Hellick, and Lees at the back, two wing backs. In fact, no, you've gone for a 4-2-3-1. Sorry, yeah. So anyway, let's start then. Chapman in goal, Lonvijk in defence with Hellick, Lees, and Turton. And then I'm presuming the two holding Kasumu and Kane. You have confused me with your lineup, Aiden, here, because how have you got? In fact, yeah, I don't know how you've. Anyway, I'm going to just read it out anyway, guys. Kasumu, Kane, Miller, Yorpenda. You've gone for Yorpenda to start. I mean, I like it, mate. Honestly, I do think that Yorpenda is a very good player. He's still young. I know Duff has spoke about in the past that he's maybe missing a few key things to be able to start games at the moment, but he's developing nicely, and obviously has been getting minutes in the EFL Trophy, whatever you want to call it now. So he's been getting minutes there. But yeah, he's an exciting young talent. I really rate him. And yeah, anybody that knows me knows I've been speaking highly of him. But I just don't want him to be rushed in too early. But obviously, I suppose age is just a number. If you know what I mean, it's if you're ready, you're ready, basically. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I got a bit confused your lineup here because you've got a back four, but you've got 5 defenders. So you've gone for Miller and Cromer as wingers. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I get it now. It's because you had 5 defenders, mate, and you said you were playing 4, and I didn't think you'd put Miller that far up. But yeah, no, Miller obviously, certainly, Miller can play in that position because we know how good of a ball he can get into the box, and yeah, he's a quality player. I love Miller. So yeah, no. I like it. I like, switch it up a little bit, see what happens. But let's go back to the comments. Swear we got Chroma from Leyton Orient. Yeah, we did. We did get Chroma. We did get Chroma from Leyton Orient. So that is, yeah, he's facing his former club. Adam has gone for Chapman in goal, Miller, Lonvijn, Hellick, Lees, Spencer, Kasumu, Kane, Wiles, Karoma and Radulovic. You've gone for Radulovic. Oh, Adam, no. But yeah, decent lineup, I guess, apart from Radulovic. But yeah, I like Yorpenda. I think he's a good talent. Yeah, he's a really good talent, isn't he? Very exciting. And Blue Terrier, hello there. He's gone for a 3-4-1-2. Chapman in goal as always. We've got back three of Longvine, Kellick, and Lees. Two wing backs, Miller and Turton. Then we've got Kasubu and Kane in the middle. And then obviously Wiles in the more just behind the strikers. And Karoma and Ward. You've gone for Ward. Is Ward even fit for tomorrow night, Blue Terrier? Because I didn't think he wasn't even on the bench on Saturday, was he? So I don't know where he was. Mind you, he probably just chooses when he wants to play, doesn't he? Really. So that's. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to be fit for the game. I don't think he was asked about. He didn't mention Ward when he asked who else could be available. Duff didn't deviate from 3-5-2 after all those defeats. That will change it now. We're 6 unbeaten. Yeah, no, I don't anticipate he will. I agree, to be honest with you. Yeah. There's been no report of Ward being injured. So was he just not included then on Saturday? Was there just no space for him? Potentially. I don't know. But big up to everyone that is in here right now. Make sure you drop a like. And yeah, like I said, Duff did seem to play free formation on Saturday. Yeah, he seems to kind of switch, doesn't he, a bit? You know, he's a bit like, you know, to me, try and change it up a little bit. But yeah, the thing is with that though, the problem with that I've got with, the problem I've got with that is that when you're changing like formations like that many times in a match, I don't really think it helps. Like the because if you're having to change, you need a settled formation. I'm not saying you don't tweak it, with the formation like once in the game, but like if you're doing it 3 times, it's a bit, I don't know, a bit unsettling maybe. But and Adam says one of Ward and Ladapo will be on the bench tomorrow with Healy injured. Well, I would prefer to see Ward on the bench. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, there is a space, isn't there, now with Healy injured? So yeah, there'll be somebody that will come in, whether into the team, maybe to adapt better after Greg Doherty red card. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, like that was one instance, but like changing it 3 times in a match, I don't know. But look, if we can win, then we can close the gap on second potentially. So it's a crucial It's a crucial game. It's a big game, and to get back-to-back wins, in the last 2, Saturday, follow that Saturday's win with another win. It'll be really massive, won't it? It's crazy that we've signed 4 or 5 strikers last year, and Ward still gets in the side. That just shows how poor. The strikers that we brought in. To be fair, I'm laughing, but I'm really not laughing in happiness. I'm actually laughing in disbelief. I think the reality is I kind of said this about the striker situation at the moment with the club, is that we've got Marshall, who obviously has come on loan, but still developing. As I said in my last show, he's still pretty new to the men's game, relatively. This is his first prolonged spelling in the men's game, so he's still adapting. You can't rely on a 19-year-old to come up with all the goals. He has contributed this season, and I know he's gone through a little bit of a slow spell and been a bit quiet recently. But I just put that down to the fact that he might just be maybe, just adjusting to the men's game still, because like I said, he's not had much experience before coming here in the men's game. So That's reality. Ladapo was a waste of money, so I don't even know if I don't even need to mention him. Ward, we've already mentioned. Ward is just not good enough. He should still be at the club. I still can't believe he's still at the club, to be honest with you. Healy, he may as well not be here because he gets 1 or 2 games and he's injured again, and then we don't see him for months. So again, no use to us. So we haven't got the options, and I'm talking, and in January we really do need to be going for some for some quality strikers, and I have seen a few names potentially. Nathan Lowe, who is doing a good job for Walsall in the division lower, division lower. I think he could potentially be an option for us because he's scoring goals, and I think it looks too easy for him in that league. So I think stepping up to League One, he could do a good job for us. Taylor, do we go back in for Taylor? Or do we just, I don't know, because Luton have already messes about with that one, but maybe it might be worth inquiring. But the striker, we know that the strikers are an issue, guys, and we need to address that, because that is the difference between, getting an automatic place and not. So yeah, we should be aiming for at least 3-0 win, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah. Thing is, I just can't back us to keep a clean sheet because we tend to concede, more or less. And on the road, if you look at on the road as well, our away form isn't that great, is it? We've won 2 out of the 7 away games. We've lost 3 and drawn 2 alongside that. So our away form is woeful, and we need to fix that. We need to start winning games on the road, because at home, we obviously we are 6 on a 6 winning streak at home. So our home form is fine. It's just the away form needs to pick up a little bit. You know what I mean? So Adam says Brum fans have packed down lately. Yeah, they have, haven't they? But not surprised either after their little battering of form. But yeah, they have seemed to have gone a bit quiet, and I'm glad as well because they are very delusional. If we can't get Joe Taylor, I would like to see us go for Fabio Tavares from Coventry. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually, Blue Terrier. Fabio Tavares, yeah, obviously, somebody that would potentially do well for us. And, Coventry, if his surplus requirements there, then yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like that come in. Adam says, shocking selection of strikers at Town it is, isn't it? It's woeful. And the amount of money they've wasted on these players. Look, Bojan Radulovic cost £1.2 million. Let that sink in. Healy, again, another one that cost, around the million mark, maybe above that. Again, waste of money. Yes, he's scored goals in his feet, but again, I go back to it. He's not available 99% of the time. So he's no good to us. Football Rally says Mikey Moore would be a good loan signing. Well, Mikey Moore is still very, very young, so I'm not too sure about it. I mean, to be fair, Mikey Moore won't come here. He wouldn't drop. He's getting a few minutes in the Tottenham team lately as well, so I don't think he'll be. I know he's still young, but I don't think so. Jatta and Notts County, yeah, again. I spoke highly about him in my predictions. I did my League 2 predictions the other week. I rate him. I do like Jatta, but it is a risk going for somebody that is in the division low. I know I said Nathan Lowe, who is in division low, but he's on loan at the moment, isn't he? He's on loan from Stoke, so it's not like his club is there. But no, I mean, He's certainly a target man. He certainly can hold up the ball. He can certainly put the ball in the back of the net. And he does look very, very good for League Two. So does that mean that he should be playing higher up? Probably. But yeah, I think he would be potentially a good option. We just need to get somebody in that that we can really think, you know what? Yeah, this is ambition. This, we've got to the January transfer window, and we're still, very close to that second. That striker is absolutely pivotal to us getting in them automatic places, because if we can get somebody in that has that bit of quality about them, and you know what I mean, and really upgrades. Mind you, I don't think it's hard to upgrade our strike force, is it, at the moment? But if he really adds a big positive to the group, and you know what I mean, and then yeah, so there is a few options out there. Just seeing who we can get. I hate the false 9 system, but it would mean no strikers. Yeah. Yeah, the false 9 system. Yeah, I don't really believe in the false 9 system. Looks like Villa will sell Louis Barry in January for around the 12 million mark. Weaken a promotion rival. Oh yeah. Because obviously Stockport. I bet Stockport are gutted about that, aren't they? That Villa are wanting to sell him in January, because, like I said, he's been a big part to Stockport's success, or their joy, should I say, this season. So yeah, I didn't know that, Adam, but yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. Like I said, I will be doing a watch along tomorrow night, guys, for the game. So hopefully you guys can join me. But it'll be an intriguing one, and one that we want to be feeling like going into this little, I suppose you can call it a weekend without a game. After this game, we want to be going into that little bit of a break with another win. We should have got our striker business during the summer, but Carrot is clueless. Yeah, I know that. Because, like I say, January is probably the worst. Probably the worst time to be signing players. Yes, sometimes you do need to maybe go into the low market, look at what's about, whatever. But we need to sign somebody that we need to actually sign somebody. Well, I suppose we don't have to sign somebody, but I mean, I would like to see us sign somebody that we can that can be ours rather than be a loan. But yeah, no, I agree. And this is the problem, isn't it? Like, we get to January and Cartwright's still there, then I don't really have much faith that he's going to be able to get the deal that, the striker that we want over the line. And he's proved that with messing up Taylor's deal and not getting the targets that we wanted, then going and panic buying on Ladapo again on a 2-year contract. It's utterly ridiculous, isn't it? How we've blown. Yes, people keep saying to me he's not free. We're still paying his wages. So it's a waste of money. So yeah, I don't have much confidence in that, and I'm just tired of letting that guy keep controlling the recruitment, because he doesn't have a clue what he's doing, like you said. What about James Berry from Chesterfield? Yeah, again, another player that obviously has done well for Chesterfield, but there is lots of options, guys, and it would be, I think, might have to kind of look at that close to January. Mind you, we're getting close to January now, to be fair, isn't it? We're only 5 weeks away from January, so but yeah, no, we might have a little more of an in-depth discussion about that maybe at the start of the window. See where we are after Christmas. Overpriced, unfit dregs in January. Yeah, that seems to be the way that we operate under this clueless clown in the boardroom. So yeah, but this is what really frustrates me, though, Adam, because we need somebody that can get us the player that will get us over the line and get us promoted. And as I said, that difference between if we can keep in touch with them automatic places, then we can sneak in there. But we need to get, we need to get a striker or two in January. So I do, but I just don't have any faith in the board, as I said. If we sign Taylor, how long will it take him to get match fit? He's not getting minutes at Luton. I mean, it's a good question. That, I mean, I'm not too sure. If you're not getting minutes, then he might get a few minutes here and there, but he's not getting much, is he, at the moment? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I think you probably have to gradually ease him in, won't you? With him. Although he has been training. I know it's not the same, but he has been training, so I don't know. We may have to, like I say, if we do get him, then we might have to kind of play him, but we're not going to be able to play him for the full games initially. But yeah, just have to wait and see. But yeah, there's lots to see what happens over the coming weeks, and then into January. But like I said, we've kind of gone off to this kind of topic, which is fine because, obviously, I kind of finished what I was saying about the Leyton Orient game tomorrow, so that's fine. It's kind of prolonged the stream a little bit as well. So thanks, guys, for the contributions. But yeah, like I said, I think. Does anybody think that we need to get anyone else other than a striker in January, or do you think we just need a striker? Because I still think we might be missing. Mind we have got plenty of defenders, but because obviously it depends how long Pearson's out for, maybe. But we do tend to lack a little bit of options at the back. Especially now Pearson's injured. And then 3 centre-backs are getting quite thin now. So we're not able to... we should look at 2 Bundesliga. Philippe is doing the business. Yeah. I mean, he's one of those, isn't it? He's... In January, it's about, you really are struggling to kind of get players that some players aren't always comfortable moving midway through a season. You know what I mean? Because Balka's nearing her turn. That's a good point, to be fair. So maybe we don't need a set. Maybe we don't need. But again. Do we trust that he's going to be able to keep fit? That's the problem. But yeah, I forgot about that. Obviously, yeah, he should be back in because around Christmas time, or is it? I think it might be January actually. But yeah, so I guess so. We could do a left winger, possibly Louis Barry if I don't get him. Yeah, we won't be paying 12 million for Louis Barry, will we? We'll need to spend money and look at the long term. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't see any long term plan in the signs that we've made. Really, if you look at what we've made, to me, why are we signing somebody like Ladapo, who is not a long term option? So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But look, it's going to be intriguing to see how it plays out. But I think it's pretty evident we need to get a striker in, or 2, because I know we said we need 1 striker, but we possibly might need 2 because I don't, what I mean. We've got Marshall and Koroma at the moment, which I think are good options, but then we need maybe 1 or 2 more options, and I don't have faith in Ward, Radulovic. But if we could get rid of Radulovic I mean, I don't know if anybody will want him, but maybe you can go back to Finland or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I just hope we can have somebody. Hopefully, we'll have a new recruitment person, come in the door before then to help us get over the line with these deals that we need to be making. But yeah, but anyway, we've got plenty of games before that point, so we have got what we have got until the new year. So I guess that's something to look at later on in at the start of January. We'll start looking into that a bit more. But yeah, so this has been a fabulous stream. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. And it'll be, like I said, let's try and get the win tomorrow. But like I said, we'll be back live tomorrow for the live watch along from 7:30 tomorrow night. So do join me or come and tune in when you can. I was hoping that Max might be able to come on and speak with me this evening, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to come on at this point. I'm sure Max might make an appearance on the channel soon. It'd be good to get somebody alongside me as a guest. So, look, have a good rest of the evening, whatever you get up to. And I will see you all here tomorrow night for the live watch along as I bring you full match commentary of Leyton Orient versus Huddersfield Town in our next clash in the League One season. Anyway, guys, thanks all for watching. Thanks for all your contributions. Thanks for all your support. And I'll see you on the next one. Up the Town. And Aidan says, brilliant live stream it Up the Town. Yeah, big up to Aidan and big up to everyone, Adam, and everybody else that's tuned in. It means a lot to me. Anyway, good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, delay. I'm out of here. Peace, guys. See you later.